How you doing today, Ms. Hoff?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. I'm Riley. Mr. Osborne, whatever you feel more comfortable with.
Okay.
Do you prefer Ms. Hoff or do you want to go by something different?
You can call me Kelsey.
Kelsey, absolutely. Well, nice to meet you, Kelsey. Bringing you in here today because we're talking about your time management, stress, things like that. But before we dive into that, I am obligated to tell you that I'm a mandatory reporter. So anything that you tell me that involves harming yourself, harming others, I'm gonna have to refer that to the proper authorities. However, everything else is completely confidential, stays between you and me. Kind of how this session is gonna go is you're gonna kind of lead the charge here, go at your own pace. I'll guide you in the right directions, offer some advice, things like that. But I'm not gonna push you too hard, just making sure that you're comfortable and things like that.
Okay.
So I know you were struggling with time management, things both working and school and some other outside things. What makes that feel like such a pressing matter to you?
I guess I just really struggle with kind of prioritizing different things. I think I do a pretty good job prioritizing school.
Yeah.
And then from there, whatever time I have for work sometimes is interfered with by some chronic pain issues that I have from different conditions. So I guess I really just struggle to, make the time to work and make enough money to pay all my bills.
That's understandable. It must be hard to have that chronic pain that interferes with something that you both need and want to get done. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure if you want, we've got references and things we've got care at MSU here, and I'm sure you probably have some outside sources as well. So yeah. Are you happy with the time that you allot for school, or do you feel like it cuts in too much and causes stress, or do you feel like you've got that pretty well managed?
I do think there can be some weeks where it definitely piles up more than I planned for. I think a lot of the readings can be a lot more time consuming than I'm ready for sometimes.
Definitely, yeah, it can be a lot to manage all of that. Do you feel as if when the time that you do make to work, is it stressful that you're at work? Do you feel like you're missing out on school or personal life, things like that?
I do struggle missing out on, personal life when I'm working. Sometimes my family will be getting together and I still have work to do, so it's kind of tough to think they're all there and I'm not.
Definitely, it can be hard to kind of find that balance. Have you thought about making like a really rigid schedule of actually creating time blocks to do school and then fit the work in when you are able to, due to the chronic pain, and then scheduling time with family and friends and things like that so that you can make sure you can get all that in there?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. I don't think I'm very good at setting the structure. I'm a lot more spontaneous as a person, so that's a good idea. I might have to look into that.
It could be beneficial, but also I know spontaneity is important, so it's good that you can kind of get that balance there as well. I think that kind of covers what I had to say. Is there anything more that you wish to discuss?
I don't think so. I think that's a really good idea, just to keep a better structure and write it all down.
Awesome. I appreciate you opening up and sharing and talking about some of the time management skills that you want and or struggle with. We'll be meeting here, like I said, on Wednesdays at 2 o'clock. We can kind of take it from there. We can touch back on this next Wednesday or move forward with some other things you'd like to talk about.
Okay, great. Thanks, Ryan.
Awesome. Thank you for coming out, Kelsey.
Yeah, thank you.